What's up, everybody? It's DSawDQD, and today we're diving into the world of farming, but not just any farming. We're talking about the animals that can make you serious bank. That's right, forget the lemonade stand. We're talking livestock, aquaculture, and even some buzzing buddies that can bring in the big bucks. With the demand for food constantly growing and more people looking for sustainable options, some animals are hotter commodities than others. So, if you've ever dreamed of trading in the 9 to 5 for a pair of overalls and a whole lot of animal friends, stick around because we're about to break down the 7 most profitable animals to farm around the globe. All right, first up, we're jumping headfirst into the wonderful world of aquaculture. This isn't just about raising fish, it's about creating a sustainable future for our food supply. Now, I know what you're thinking. Fish farming, isn't that just a fancy way of saying fish in a tank? Sounds kind of boring, right? Wrong. It's actually a fascinating and dynamic industry. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry, people. We're talking about a sector that not only feeds millions, but also supports countless jobs and economies around the globe. With wild fish populations shrinking faster than my attention span during a history lecture, farmed fish are becoming more and more important. Overfishing has led to a critical decline in many species, making aquaculture a vital alternative. We're talking tilapia, catfish, salmon, even shrimp and shellfish. The possibilities are endless. Each type of fish requires specific conditions and care, making it a diverse and specialized field. And the best part? With the right setup, fish farming can be incredibly efficient. Modern technology allows for precise control over the environment, ensuring optimal growth and health for the fish. You're basically giving these guys a nice little all-inclusive resort to grow up in, and they repay you by, well, becoming delicious seafood. The process involves careful feeding, monitoring water quality, and ensuring the fish are healthy and stress-free. Plus, with sustainable practices, you can feel good about providing a healthy and eco-friendly source of protein to the world. Sustainable fish farming minimizes environmental impact and promotes the well-being of aquatic ecosystems. Boom! Fish farming for the win. It's not just about producing food, it's about doing it in a way that respects our planet and its resources. So next time you enjoy a piece of farmed fish, remember the incredible journey it took to get to your plate. Next up, we're talking about the OGs of the farming world, the classics, the ones that built the barn. You guessed it, cows! These magnificent creatures have been a cornerstone of agriculture for centuries, providing not just food, but also labor and companionship. From the early days of farming to modern agricultural practices, cows have always been there, steadfast and reliable. Now, I'm not talking about just any cows, we're talking prime beef and dairy divas. These are the elite of the cattle world, bred for their superior quality and productivity. Prime beef cattle are known for their tender, flavorful meat, while dairy cows are celebrated for their high milk yield and rich, creamy dairy products. These cows are the result of careful breeding and meticulous care, ensuring that they meet the highest standards of quality. These ladies are the backbone of the agricultural industry, providing us with everything from juicy steaks to creamy milk, cheese, and all sorts of other deliciousness. The process of milking dairy cows is a precise and efficient operation, often involving state-of-the-art technology to ensure the best possible product. Meanwhile, beef cattle are raised in feedlots where they are fed a carefully balanced diet to produce the best quality meat. It's a complex and demanding process, but the results are well worth the effort. Sure, cattle farming takes some serious dedication and investment, but the payoff can be huge. Farmers invest not just money, but also time and effort into raising their cattle, ensuring they are healthy and well cared for. This investment pays off in the form of high-quality products that are in demand all over the world. Cattle ranching operations can be large and complex, involving everything from breeding and raising cattle to managing pastures and feed. We're talking rolling in the pasture, building a hay bale castle huge. The joy of seeing cows play and graze in spacious pastures is a reward in itself. These animals are not just livestock, they are an integral part of the farm ecosystem, contributing to the health and vitality of the land. Farmers often build hay bale structures to provide shelter and play areas for their cows, creating a nurturing and stimulating environment for them. And with the demand for organic and grass-fed beef and dairy products skyrocketing, there's never been a better time to invest in some moolah makers. Organic farming practices ensure that cattle are raised in a natural and sustainable way, free from synthetic chemicals and hormones. Grass-fed cows produce meat and dairy products that are not only healthier, but also more flavorful. This growing market offers tremendous opportunities for farmers who are willing to embrace these practices. Just imagine, you could be waking up to the sunrise, sipping coffee with your cows, and raking in the cash. The life of a cattle farmer is one of hard work, but also great rewards. There's a unique satisfaction in working closely with these animals, understanding their needs, and seeing them thrive. The bond between a farmer and their cows is a special one, built on trust and mutual respect. It's the American dream with a side of moo. Picture a sprawling ranch with cows grazing against a scenic backdrop, the sun rising over the horizon, and the promise of a prosperous day ahead. This idyllic vision is within reach for those who are passionate about cattle farming and willing to put in the effort. It's a lifestyle that combines tradition with modern innovation, offering both financial rewards and a deep connection to the land and animals. All right, moving on to everyone's favorite feathered friend, the humble chicken. These birds have been a staple in human agriculture for thousands of years, and for good reason. Now, don't let their small size fool you. These little guys are a gold mine. We're talking eggs, we're talking meat, we're talking feathers. The possibilities are endless. Each part of the chicken can be utilized in some way, making them incredibly valuable. Chicken farming is like the gateway drug of the livestock world. It's relatively low investment and it's perfect for beginners. You don't need a lot of space or money to get started. You can start small and scale up as you gain more experience and confidence. Begin with just a few chickens and a simple coop, and as you get the hang of it, you can expand your flock and improve your facilities. And the demand for chicken is always high. Whether it's for eggs or meat, people love chicken. It's a versatile protein that fits into many different cuisines and diets. Plus, chickens are like the ultimate recyclers. They help reduce waste by eating food scraps that would otherwise end up in the trash. This not only saves money on feed, but also helps the environment. They'll eat just about anything. From kitchen scraps to garden waste, chickens are not picky eaters. This makes them easy to feed and maintain. Got some leftover scraps from dinner? Don't throw them away. Feed it to the chickens. They'll happily gobble up your leftovers, turning waste into valuable resources. Feed it to the chickens. This not only reduces your waste, but also provides them with a varied diet, which can lead to healthier and happier birds. Garden producing more zucchini than you can handle? Chickens love zucchini. In fact, they enjoy a variety of fruits and vegetables, which can help keep your garden in check. These little guys are like the vacuum cleaners of the animal kingdom. They'll clean up your garden by eating pests and weeds, and in return, they provide you with fresh eggs and meat. And they reward you with delicious eggs and meat. It's a win-win. Not only do you get to enjoy fresh, homegrown food, but you also contribute to a more sustainable and eco-friendly way of living. Chicken farming truly is a rewarding experience for anyone willing to give it a try. Chapter 4. Pigging out on profits raising pigs. Alright, next up we're talking about pigs, and no, I'm not talking about your messy roommate. Pigs are often underestimated, but these guys are like the eating machines of the animal kingdom, and that translates into some serious profits. They grow fast, they reproduce quickly, and they're surprisingly low maintenance. Plus, let's be real, who doesn't love bacon? The global demand for pork is huge, and it's only getting bigger. So if you're looking for an animal that's going to give you a big return on your investment, pigs are the way to go. Just be prepared for a whole lot of oinking and some seriously muddy snouts. Now, for all you nature lovers out there, this next one's for you. We're talking about bees, the unsung heroes of the agricultural world. Not only are these little guys responsible for pollinating a huge percentage of our food crops, but they also produce one of nature's sweetest treats, honey. And let me tell you, the demand for honey is buzzing. People are putting it in their tea, their skincare routines, even their cocktails. Plus, you can sell beeswax, propolis, royal jelly, the list goes on and on. Beekeeping is a great way to connect with nature, support the environment, and make some sweet, sweet profits. Just be sure to invest in a good bee suit. Those stingers are no joke. All right, get ready to say all, because next up we're talking about alpacas. the fluffy, cuddly, money-making machines of the Andes Mountains. These guys are like the supermodels of the livestock world, known for their luxurious fleece that's softer than a cloud and warmer than a hug from your grandma. Alpaca wool is in high demand, and it commands top dollar in the textile industry. Plus, alpacas are relatively low maintenance, they're gentle giants, and they're just plain adorable. So if you're looking for a farming venture that's both profitable and Instagram-worthy, alpaca farming might be your calling. Just imagine you could be living the high life surrounded by fluffy alpacas and swimming in a pool of alpaca wool profits. Last but not least, we're talking about goats, the versatile, adaptable, and surprisingly profitable members of the animal kingdom. These guys are like the Swiss Army knives of the livestock world. They can provide you with meat, milk, fiber, you name it. Goat meat is becoming increasingly popular. Goat milk is a hit with the health-conscious crowd, and goat fiber like cashmere and mohair is highly sought after in the fashion industry. Plus, goats are relatively easy to care for. They're great for clearing brush, and they're just plain entertaining to watch. So, if you're looking for a farming venture that's both profitable and full of personality, goat farming might be the perfect fit. So there you have it, the 7 most profitable animals to farm around the globe. From fish to cows to fluffy alpacas, there's a furry, scaly, or feathery friend out there for everyone. Remember, choosing the right animal for you depends on your interests, resources, and market demand. Do your research, start small, and don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Farming is hard work, but it's also incredibly rewarding, both financially and personally. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one teaching me a thing or two about raising profitable livestock. Until then, keep hustling, keep dreaming, and I'll see you in the next video.